Rockstar released a handful of screenshots for GTA Online on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, actually the PS4 version, but they're going to look pretty much the same and be the actual same, so we're just going to say both systems. Now, all these screenshots were as normal, new cars that you can see, new screenshots in first person, a few more players in some screenshots, some really highly detailed areas, all that stuff that you normally come to expect, which is all fine and dandy. It's very exciting, but what's even more exciting for me is these two screenshots here that display something that we haven't seen in GTA 5 or any other game before, because we've seen the Dukes in past games, we've seen the first person, we've seen trailers of it, but we haven't heard anything explained about this whole conviction style thing here going on these screenshots. So the first one we're going to look at is kind of a board. You see the two people that have been suspects, and you see a microphone. So what my guess is this is going to be a place in where the person is going to sit down and say, point the finger and say, who done it? That's basically what that picture is. And the second one, you can see that they are clearly GTA Online models, just like the first one. So this is definitely GTA Online. It's got the shirt that you can only get online. It's got the character models you can only get online, that sort of thing. And what appears to be their user names at the top of the board. So the first one is called GGGGG, and the second guy is called James, I believe. So they're your character names, and they're at the same height, and they look very plain, like normal GTA Online characters. So what does this mean? I've got a couple of ideas in my mind. It could be absolutely anything. I'm not saying this is what it is, but this is more likely the Cops and Crooks game mode returning from GTA 4. So if anyone that actually played GTA 4, you'll remember there was a game mode that got taken out of the actual episodes of Liberty City. It was basically where there were two teams. One team was cops, the other team were criminals, and there was a boss on the criminals team. The cops could respawn as much as they want, the criminals could respawn as much as they want, but the boss could not. Once the boss was taken out, the criminals would lose. The criminals needed to get to a boat or a certain location on the map to be able to escape. And that was probably the most fun game mode in GTA 4, but they actually removed it from the episodes. So it was kind of annoying, but what I would like to see is if this is the case, and this does return to GTA Online, I hope the content creator supports this, because I'll create my own missions, such as the criminals need to get from the airport all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad and get into a motorbike and drive off the edge. That'll probably be the best mission I've ever created. But there'll be a lot of wacky ideas you can come up with, like getting to a certain location on top of Mount Chiliad, as I said, escaping through boats at the docks, at the airport, at the other side of the bloody map if you really want to. You could get it so they have to get to the airport to get to a plane. Anywhere on the map you can get to a car, drive. Just coming up with the craziest ideas, and obviously maybe there'd be a lot of other things you can add in there as well, which would hopefully be the case, but I'm not obviously going to be speculating on all of that. So the reason this brings me to think this, and as being the highest possibility of what these screenshots are, is because a couple of months back, you'll remember, there was a lot of speculation and a lot of icons leaked for a Cops and Crooks style mode to return, and it was supposed to support more players and that sort of thing, so it really just makes sense for this to be the actual thing. So hopefully we actually hear more about this soon. If not, we'll have to wait till release and see what this is. I could just be going out of my bloody mind and this is just being a character selection screen. Hopefully that's not the case, because that would just be like a whole waste of your time and my time just looking into this kind of thing. And one other idea I was thinking as well is maybe it's a Cops and Crooks style game that's available in free roam. Now, this would actually really interest me, and I wish Rockstar would kind of do more things in the free roam, and this is why I really like this kind of idea to be in free roam. So it's basically Cops and Crooks as it is in the normal game mode, but what I thought is it maybe is you go to the police station or you go onto a website or your app or something, and you kind of see the highest bountied players. So maybe something to do with the mental state. If the mental state is very, very high, their bounty is going to get higher. If you go and try and on the app, you'll see that player, you kill that player, you get a reward. It'll kind of be like that in a sense, so you'll be a cop for a while you do that. Now, I know that sounds a bit drastic, but if you think it's pretty much like the police mod you find for GTA 4, and GTA Online is pretty much the San Andreas mod that we got for the PC if you actually played it. It's just like a dream come true for the people that played San Andreas multiplayer. So I'm hoping, as well as the first person, that was a mod that people really liked, and Rockstar's adding it to the game. So I'm hoping that this may be the police style mod for GTA 4, but I'm hoping at the same time that it's that and maybe, or more so, the Cops and Crooks game mode from GTA 4 returning, because I had a lot of fun on that game mode. We actually went back to GTA 4 just to play that game mode quite a few times with me and my friends, so I'd highly recommend that Rockstar go that route if this is the case. I'm pretty sure they've already done it, but I can't really recommend it, but you know what I mean. I hope that is the way they have gone, and I hope to be making my own Cops and Crooks maps very soon in GTA Online. Anyway, what do you think this is? What do you think these screenshots are? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I'm pretty much done here. Thank you very much for joining us for this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Peace.